Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Saturday, number 19 day for this month, February 2022. My name na Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonia Governing Council, aka Sense Pass King. Welcome to our daily podcast. We will bring you bold, fresh piece of Ambazonia on our faith, balance, and the truth. Choose the truth, because only the truth shall set us free. Fellow Ambazonians, as they always talk, common sense is not common. You know, if you take darkness, drive out darkness. Those who look for equity must come with clean hands. The defeat of La République du Cameroon by Ambazonia, nothing will be that happen long ago. Ambazonians, they don't only fail now for translate that defeat into independence, because Ambazonian, they don't portray themselves, or they don't allow themselves to be portrayed as a divided people, or as a people where they don't know what they do. No be one time where they don't give advice for Ambazonia they don't turn the other way for continue for the do play on top of the life of their own people them. The greatest of all those now the IG, the creation of the government within this Ambazonia struggle. Those who they be responsible for create the IG, they be then be advised publicly by the Foley Hawk law firm for America. Dr. Carson Anyangwe, when the architect for Helep Seseko for build the IG, now he be go sign the contract between the Skakuf and the Foley Hawk law firm for Helep Ambazonia for establish diplomatically its independence. For public, the Foley Hawk law firm, they be advise Ambazonia, say make them not ever form a government. In their own words, forming a government will create an opposition, and it will cripple the struggle forever. And the Skakuf members, their secretariat, they went ahead to do just that, create an IG, a government. And Ambazonians, where them be listening for those advice, they raise no questions, they go along with this scam. Until today, we see the effect, we see how Sako, Chris Anu, they don't create another IG, create another president with the sole purpose of creating a power base. This has nothing to do with any plan of these people to liberate Ambazonia, but just them creating an IG, a power base. Wait to kill we, na say all man, because as a liberation struggle, every single citizen have the right to talk, every citizen have the right to fight. It open the door for the struggle over the life of our people and the future of our nation to become a side play, to become a social media experiment, to become a game of power, and have been reduced by this group of people to be a joke. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I will take una through few things and way it kill Ambazonia. I will get a conversation with one Ambazonian for Ground Zero, either for Douala specifically, na an entertainer, na a celebrity. He tell me one thing yesterday for our conversation for night. Ambazonians them are too wicked, are too selfish, too egoistic. Where even when comedian it make a show, people then they be too high. They say them be too high for even clap. That means say Ambazonia they feel say even for clap for some person, it take away something for them. For clap for person where it go make that man popular or it go shine, it become like a difficult thing for some of them for accept them. So this attitude for Ambazonia, it don't lead us to where we are today, fighting and struggling just like the children of Israel, wandering in the desert for a journey where if it take them 40 days, it take them 40 years. There are young men in Ambazonia who will never support anything if it does not mean it will elevate them personally or it will empower them. They will rather sit down and allow everything to be destroyed than for us to succeed. It go the wonder we say a struggle will be supported by 96% of the population would still struggle they run up and down, they knock our head, go up and down. Ambazonian fighters, them, they are everywhere. As a matter of fact, you go for every quarter, you ask and say, who be the Amba boy for that quarter, they will carry you, go show them. So this is not a struggle that we cannot win. It is popular. It is backed by 96% of the population. What is crippling us, how Cameroon they fight us, now simply for use our ego, for use the bad, wicked heart, wicked black man inside we for destroy we. I go start with the first big handicap where Ambazonia get up. Chris Ano. Somebody he go come, he give we negative advice. Chris Ano they come, despite the fact say people they don't die, they don't slaughter people them, use them, Bangwa use them in particular for inside Atlantic State in the name of county by county. Then gather them for quarter, them gather them for inside farm them for Tiko Day, kill them like Mungwin, carry and go through it. The same person go can't stand talk say me they drive away Bamenda people. People will still listen up. You get the people like Nicolas Santos, where they work with La Republic today. He can't stand too for Mike. He talk say, make all Bamenda people that meet and go. He's the same na Bamenda man. People that they still listen to. As a matter of fact, Nicolas Santos and Chris Ano and Sako, including Eric Tato, where we talk me and cut people their hand, they will be the most popular Ambazonians on social media and on air. People where they are giving you wrong idea, reversing all the gains we have made to unite and bring respectability to our struggle, were the most popular people. How did Cameroon destroy the struggle? Because these people, their intention, it not be being for win. Their intention it be being for go negotiate, and they never make a secret. Despite all the evidence we them put up for Ambazonia at the front about the Swiss deal, this individual them they still be capable for go away with them for still mislead Ambazonia. As they be finish all struggle for all across Ambazonia, the fighting it remain only for inside the Savannah state. This individual them then come. They can start to identify all the key soldiers them for inside Bamenda for kill them. After they don't kill the one where they don't first carry Agaba them go kill them for inside Bui. They come stand, identify the key fighter for Bamenda, designate them for assassination. You go face in a movie on a lie. Make a play Johnny Gewan, me name on the soldier the way they fight for inside Mezam, we designate them for assassination.
General Cross and Die of Tanka in Mancon. Number 2, na General A4 of Chom in Bafut. Number 3, na Supreme Commander Point and Kill of Mancon. Number 4, Commander Osama Bin Laden of Mankwi in Bafut. Number 5, Colonel Umaru of Foya in Bafut. Number 6, Colonel Ireza of Foya in Bafut. Anyone way it take decommission any one of these people or all of them, you will be rewarded handsomely. You will be rewarded very well.
So this one, now the Johnny Gay one, if we make this announcement, Barrister Fulton saw he follow up, he talk say, if in no place where ADF did buy weapon them, he can report them for La Republic. That one was normal for people to listen. It was normal. The same thing they did with General Mba Ivor. The general way Naibi be the main tip of the spear for fight La Republic. Here in big number. As a matter of fact, these two individuals, they be done finish at least minimum 1,000 Cameroon military people. They be being known by everybody for ground, every fighter. Yet, somebody can take microphone, talk to me, then kill them, native man. And Bazonia them, they actually be the follow those people them in their vast majority. Somebody come out and tell them, say, I abacho native man, I abacho na La Republic. The person will eat the fight for Ambazonia. And guess what? The vast majority of people believe them and they follow them without any evidence at all. As a matter of fact, with evidence on the contrary. What is wrong with our people? Look at the creation of the IG. Sesekoi Ayoktabi, somebody who is learned. He has come out to admit that looking in hindsight, it was the biggest mistake to create the IG. Why can he not reverse that decision and come out to tell our people that it was a mistake? You cannot have a government so that the whole idea would die. He cannot, because he have ego and he have people who are working for La Republic, who are giving him money, putting him pressure to keep it that way. And I'll get to that very soon. Una don't hear a Vice President, Honorable Weber, how he can tell we say, this foundation for the IG is wrong. It is the worst thing that we have ever done, and we cannot go anywhere with the IG still being, or seemingly in the eyes of our people, being legitimate institution. This one na Honorable Weber Tokam, the Vice President for Seseko Ayoktabi. Cameroon cannot fight Ambazonia and win. Cameroon can only win us if we ourselves will choose for fight ourselves, if we ourselves will choose for be stupid. Today, when I see another man with a doctor, a medical doctor, despite everything, he can't stand say he to be a president for IG. What a joke. What a joke. And some of our people, they still take it as a joke. From the beginning, Sako Ikome, they don't tell when I say if you been a 419 person, they don't give evidence, they don't show people the way they don't take money for them, say go send them for abroad for go business. They don't tell when I say it take money, the chop and for una eye. Every day the Sako, they still do the same thing. Some people are still following him. I look on the IG, the Zoom call, I see people still there. They are still there following him. And you expect, what do you expect? Somebody they do the wrong thing and you follow the person and you expect to forget a right result? Are we stupid? You are a general on the ground saying that you are fighting for this man? Madness. You are calling yourself an IG person. Anybody who is calling yourself an IG person, you are insane. You are the reason why we are here today, why we are not able to get the type of attention we need from the international community. You are the reason. Whether you are a fighter or you are supporting them in what shape or form, you are the reason. We did the complaint, say Cameroon, it don't cheat we, then go for you and say the one unite with we, they no go sign document. Then go do fraudulence, assimilate us, try to recolonize us. Yet, when they follow an organization that is illegal, we don't bring una the constitution where they will create the IGD. What difference does it make to you when you see the truth? You turn your head the other side, thinking that by going the wrong way you will succeed. You will not succeed. There are consequences of going the wrong way. There are, yes, there are. And that consequences come back with the death of our own people and our inability to translate what we have as gain to materialize because of all those changes. Go and listen to Thibaut Nagy, listen to World Bank report, listen to Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International. Everybody is saying the same thing. We have an illegitimate institution that have governized and get a stronghold in the mindset of many of our people. That is the problem we have. Is the whole IG. Why was Sako doing what he was doing? Because the Cameroon government, through Peter Mafani Musonge, their whole budget for bilingualism, na money for bribe Ambazonia and other bribe Epidigona for the IG, because the IG na a corrupt people. Anybody will be willing to go along with corruption is also corrupt. If you are supporting the IG and you know it is corrupt, you are also corrupt. You are also a decay person. You are the reason why we cannot move. Make no mistake. Anybody supporting the IG, you are the reason why we cannot move. And you are the reason why our people are dying for no result. Why are you impeaching Sako? You impeach somebody for crimes where people they be done proven more than a year ago. When they come for impeach it today, some of when they cry say it is she done for power. The same thing, them impeach the Sako, Seseko remove it for power. Some of una still support ye, still cover ye, go ahead. Despite the fact say there is no reference or law for permitting for remain, una still follow the Sako despite the fact say that movie. And una feel say it go win. Today una still cry saying a thief man. Una don't go for go open another group again. Una feel say the thief man way be follow Sako, go. You know go see remain the thief man. Any man way will be for the IG during the time for Seseko. They show am for una say na document this way they create Skakuf. Seseko that hijack the Skakuf. Una be think say it be normal, una fit get away with that crime. Una don't see the effect way they usa Seseko day today with all a good heart and a good intention. The fact say it be based on lies. The fact say he hijacks Skakuf, kick out all the members the way they make it president. Choose your own people the way they go be hand clapper, and you go along with it. And you think that we can win La Republique using darkness to fight light? It will not work. It will not work. Ambazonia have to realize that we can never win so long as you have this IG thing going on. You have to know that. So anybody sustaining it, anybody supporting it, financially or on the ground, you are the reason why we are being crippled. You are the reason. And every day God expose the truth behind how Cameroon government is manipulate we. When I hear audio from Bandam, it talks na he appoint Iringwa, handpick Iringwa, made and go for Sakode for begin manage the IG group for destroy the struggle. Would it not mean anything for una? Then kill Bible translator for inside the Batibo when Iringwa send commando made and go kill him. Because that Bible translator, he be testify for United Nations Security Council about the activity them for ground for La Republique. They use only Ambazonia kill up. They use only Ambazonia for kill our generals them. They use only Ambazonia for story. They use na Ambazonia for go lie the international community. No be La Republique na only we. Na La Republique ability for use we because we make ourselves available for them. Thank you to date. Yesterday, I didn't get a call from one of the close members them for Frundi, the government, where they don't call for tell me say they don't listen to my last podcast about Milton Taka, and it is true that this is the person that Pobia, the Cameroon government, is using to hold Seseko in Ikanas, make him be capable for changing the IG for do everything through corruption. I feel saying a lie. The boy sent me a video. The man, he sent me video. This is somebody very close to Frundi. And that video, I be shocked. Say the sister for Milton Taka, now on a CPDM committee member, center committee member in charge of the whole of Santa, the whole of Pinyin area. I will play the video for you people to hear her voice campaigning for Pobia the last election. Who can do that? And you have somebody like that is the main person advising this Seseko. No doubt the Milton Taka himself, he can acknowledge the IG. It will be a wrong thing, but now he be the main person for behind. When they even cry Atta Milan be done levy the thing long ago. He be done left the thing long ago, but ask yourself, why is Milton Taka behind the IG? Why is he paying all the money for Seseko? Why is he manipulating Seseko? Seseko cannot change anything because he knows that these people hold the key for him there. I play the video of Milton Taka's sister for where the campaign for Mr. Pobia. Make una know the people that be behind the whole IG game.
Nation of the Santa people not to be left out of the history-making political rendezvous of October 7 was manifested in songs and speeches during the CPDM campaign launch at the Santa Council Hall. In unison, speaker after speaker, like Dr. Chi Asafo Cornelius, Simon Achidi Achu, and Fru Jonathan made it clear that President Paul Biya has done a lot for Santa by way of development.
So this one are the stronghold for CPDM, and guess who will be number 3 for the leaders, for the speaker, for the chair, as you see over there. Kona Achidi Achu, na Milton Taka, a big sister. Ma put the part where his speech me gonna hear a voice as he to go talk as the campaign for Pobia.
To woo voters who will make their dream come true.
The Santa women have mobilized their children, their husbands, their friends, and all they have to stand behind President Pobia.
Party supporters have.
So now the sister that for Milton Taka, Tamungang Taka Justine. Now why WCPDM section president for Mezam 2. Now the big sister that for Milton Taka. Now the same person that way, Tanwe I be the call Frundi for 5D, make them not hold their rally for Insa Bamenda. Frundi they asked me, did Milton Taka allow this to happen? For sure, I say now the key people in that way, Cameroon government that already infiltrate our struggle for maintain this posture of a government. The whole problem with the government, no need for begin explain for una. They will claim exclusive right for represent this country, exclusive right for fight. They will claim as head of state, ministers, and all those things. As stupid as they be, they know say it be stupid, but they know the effect we get them for Ambazonia, the psychology, and they know the effect we get them for the international community for maintain that posture. Una dan see am. Una go ask una self, why somebody like Chris Anugo can't talk say make go do na county by county. Hey, no pity, go back for your village. All man go for a village. When he know say he be wrong. Why wait till he stop Ambazona there for challenge ye? Wait till he see allow Ambazona there for be for see follow ye and for see the work and listen for ye. Now that thing, now the whole witty today. Ambazona ran defeat la Republic. They nobody be capable for make parliamentarians and senators. They don't go make na chiefs. The House of Chiefs, it nobody still be legitimate. Less than half of our chiefs they participate for day. Still yet, Cameroon is still be able for influence Ambazonian struggle, forget soldiers and for begin fight each other, forget their own big guns them, for they on top of our head. They continue this crap where they do them. Ambazonia, for we for be free. Seseko, you need for come out, you apologize for the people them, you delegitimize the whole this IG thing, and for everybody for step out of that IG, including all their supporter them. Because so long as you have these people who by their nature cannot unite or collaborate with anybody, because how can somebody collaborate with you when he says that he's a government? He already says that he's the head of state. His followers are already ministers and calling themselves honorable. How do you expect them to come and unite with you when they see themselves as being superior to you? Even when they know that that superiority, not just play, but they know say they go hold on for one neck. And a good way for them to pretend. Because you see the CPDM people them, wolves in sheep clothing. They can't pretend say they be amber, but they know say that them be the strong point for bring amber down. Cameroon them push money for inside very, very well. When I don't hear the person where Sako, it be rain Sako house. How Sako be the life of church. The person not can put out statement. When I don't hear. I go play part of that audio just in case when I nobody here.
Because what happened was Sako believed that because the owner of the house was not in Limbe and probably has passed away, the caretaker, who was an elder person, has traveled to the US for medical reason. So there will be no one again. So Sako just wanted to own the house. But when I came, I told Sako, no, you have to leave because.
So these things are things we wouldn't talk for now for 3 years. For 3 years. For 3 years, it did not. You people did not take it seriously, but you were still following him. Some of you were there calling yourself ambassador, honorable. When Sako come live for Ambazonia, say United Nations, it then invites Southern Cameroon for United Nations Decolonization Committee. I come out, I talk for Ambazonia, they say na a lie, na a fat lie. Say Sako be the plan for go for the and that barrister go take picture them. Then can you use that picture then live for Ambazonia them. Wait till we wanna do Ambazonia the one for stone me for telling them the truth. And guess what? The Sako still take them for scam. Una yes Seseko go for Zaire, it take armed guard them, drive all the nationalist movement. Una still nothing no ring for una head. Una no raise una head for ask any question. People the way they ask question una want kill them. They una feel say na how una go take justice against La Republic. Say they don't do something. We una they turn to do the same thing. The same people they don't take Ambazonian struggle, turn our fighter them, make them become the same like La Republic. Begin stop motor that they collect money for road, kidnap people them for ransom. The same way La Republic they do them. Then do them for una eye. Transform fighting force into Ambazonian restoration force. Even they tell una say restoration no include independence. When they see stand, they say follow them, they call them say restoration. Now which kind curse una be? Which kind curse? You stand the talks until where you know fit defend them. And then you expect say you go win La Republic where they talks until where they no fit defend them. They talk one Cameroon, they no fit defend them. You talk restoration forces, you no fit defend them. You talk IG, you no fit defend them. You talk government, you no fit defend them. They put you say you be na the LGA for na village. Now who vote you? No man no vote you. They call themselves say head of state. Now who vote them? No man no vote them. And then when I feel say with the amount of our people where they say follow these people, we feel free ourselves with them. No, we cannot. Unless this thing is delegitimized and only one person fit do am, Seseko. And he will never do it because his own ego is bigger than the whole country. And the people ready to follow him. That's their stupidity. Now a big problem. Till una go Come out for that thing. Come follow the right way. We got them put on for una. Una go going the wrong way will never lead you to your destination. Trust me. Taking the wrong bus because you are late, you are making the worst mistake. You will go far, you will come back to that point one before you can take the right bus and you go to your destination. A simple war like this for us to win, a simple case like this for us to win, we are keep on being diverted by people playing games with our lives. So, fellow Ambazonians, as much as we are fighting and doing the right thing, as much as God has blessed you to give a leader like Ayabacho who stand on principle and have raised a force that stands for discipline, you clearly have a choice. And if you think that you have a dilemma, that means you will be in that position till you change your mind. That is just the truth. It be up to now whether I be capable for accept them. After 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years, it be up to now. God bless you now.